Hello, greetings, and warm welcome, dear respected audience. This is Esther Mala, your firstly and successful global educator, STG, ESG, and technology enthusiast from Malaysia, who not only focus on her life, but also desire to see others excel in their lives by offering quality education for all. Dear respected precious audience, esteemed academicians, our dedicated project team of Elegant Empire Education welcomes you to the Real Talk with Experts Sustainable Development Goal Forum. We are privileged to have Professor Dr. Rania Lampu and Assistant Professor Dr. Anjum Qureshi here with us today as our host and project leader for this SDG forum. We have Assistant Professor Anjum Qureshi, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. We will explore informative strategies and empower communities through knowledge. Together, let us engage in insightful discussion that inspires action and foster collaboration for a sustainable future with our honorable respected panelist, Coach Jana Balkin from Germany. She is a business coach, an entrepreneur, facilitator, international speaker, and an SDG enthusiast. Welcome, Coach Jana Balkin.
Welcome. Thank you so much for this invite.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us in this vital conversation. Dr. Anjum, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Dr. Esel. And greetings to everyone. I am Dr. Anjum Qureshi, Assistant Professor at Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering, Research and Technology from India. And I will start with welcoming our project director, our CEO, Dr. Vaishimala, team advisor and project leader, Dr. Rania Lampo from Greece, and our esteemed panelist for today, Dr. Jana Bilton from Germany. And so just let's continue the journey of exploring the Sustainable Development Goals. And today we'll be talking on a very interesting topic, like how we can be able to tackle the climate change with the help of innovation. And yes, so I just have a small slide.
I have made you host.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We actually, when we talk about climate change, sometimes we just get confused with the terms like what is climate change and whether the global warming and the climate change are same. So actually, those are two very different things. And yes, let's have a look at it. So yes, once again, welcome Dr. Jana. And yes, if we talk about climate change, sometimes we just get confused, like what is climate change and what are its causes. So of course, you can see the causes that we have for climate change, the deforestation, the greenhouse effect, destruction of the marine ecosystem, the increase in population, there are a number of reasons why climate change is happening. So if we talk about global warming, it is just an increase in temperature. Well, these are two different concepts. But today we are here to discuss about how climate change is going to, how innovation is going to help climate change. So yes, we have a researcher, in fact, not just a business person, but a researcher who has been working in the field of blockchain and who has been working with other technologies, in fact. So, Dr. Janavakan, my first question to you is, how will innovation help in handling this climate change? How will it help?
Climate change, how the impacted about this? Climate change increase at first volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. The so-called VUCA world, yeah, it's more and more, it is present in cities and businesses, rising temperatures, extreme water and weather conditions, resource scarcity, force organization to rethink, about energy efficiency, waste management, infrastructure resilience. And this is something business is one piece of the economy in cities. And if the business is not working, what we are doing, yeah? So this is something that we really need to leverage on this as well. And one other topic is hyperconnectivity, which is an accelerator for both, for risk and opportunities at the same time. As real-time data can enhance decision-making, but also requires leaders to adopt faster. The role of leadership is crucial in my point of view. Leaders must establish a change-oriented culture by fostering agility, openness to experimentation, and continuous learning, all of which align with sustainability goals for sure. Smart buildings and digital twins enable cities to optimize resource consumption, predict infrastructure needs, and integrate sustainability into urban planning. EduLabs, this is my product, what I support also at the university, is a problem-solving approach for learn, train, and adopt, can help organizations bridge the knowledge gap and drive practical innovation for sustainability. Yeah, this is something I think this climate change gives us opportunities to think, to rethink, and to find ways to solve the issue or create a better world out of it. Thank you so much for this question.
Yeah, of course. In fact, it was a time when we should learn to use technology and encourage others, and in fact, to use technology, research, and innovation to achieve, handle this climate change, because it has become a very big problem. But why do you think that we need to, talk about climate change, work on climate change? Because when we talk about sustainability, so how is this linked? We have to handle the climate change to achieve sustainability or to achieve sustainable development goals. So why do we need it?
Yeah, it's about why it's linked to. It's all about also innovation. We need new ideas about. And innovation is not just technology. Yeah, it's also just to find new approaches. But of course, it can be also backed by technology on the end. And here, innovation is essential for addressing climate change through adaptability and resilience. The lean startup approach, agile methods, and design thinking approaches help businesses to experiment, adopt, and succeed in sustainability efforts. And this not only means to do technical adoption, also to adopt managerial and also team approach adoptions to be faster in decision and take a risk. To manage the risk, they are coming to be the prediction topic, and digitalization and AI-driven solutions allow cities and business to optimize operation in real time, reducing waste and energy consumption. Based on IoT, AI, you can make it predictive. Yeah, you can have a forecast based on, of course, how much we can trust our trends from the past. There's so much changes because the interrupt is so high, but you can even you can use this material for doing new ways of improving this. Blockchain technology, on the other hand, can enable transparent carbon tracking, decentralized energy trading, and secure green investments, and can provide here new opportunities to create funding, because we need also money to maintain these changes. Yeah? So, and this is something where we can also backlog who created this opportunity, and to give the revenue back to this organization, even also to foster here the secure investment finance. In-house hackathons and EduLab creates environments where companies can test green solutions in a low-risk MVP format, ensuring rapid iteration and learning, and finally just move it out and roll it out to become productive. This life cycle of innovation must be faster, and this is something that we can learn and adopt in an environment that is close to production needs and what needs to be scalable.
Yes, these should be not learning. They should be, in fact, telling everyone like how technology. Because sometimes people see when we talk about the technologies like IoT, AI, blockchain, on quantum computing, and all augmented reality, they just come up with such terms. So maybe they are related. People start, relating it to emotions and how they are, creating differences and all. There are so many discussions, and sometimes the people just think that no technology is actually harming the human relations and all. But yes, as you said, for climate change is the thing, this is going to help some. If we see that, if we talk about innovation now, there is a need to change this innovation term to green innovation, like how this technology will be helping us to save the environment, to save us to save us from the problems like climate change and global warming and something. But as we see here, when we talk about green innovation and telling the people about green innovation, it is not that easy. There are barriers because the people don't understand that. And sometimes people think that okay, they don't have enough revenue, and if they start with it, whether they will be able to do it or not. So there are different things that the people think about it. But yes, if we talk about adopting technology, adopting innovation, and encouraging innovation. So here, my next question to you would be, like, how will you motivate or how will you create awareness among the younger generation to switch from innovation to green innovation?
Yeah, this is also a very interesting question, and it's very important. I think young generation in general is already motivated to do something to start the change. Maybe they miss the tools, they miss the ways, and are also missing the financial background, yeah, to get this freedom to do this. And a future-oriented mindset is the key. And the younger generation are driven by purpose, identity, and clear programs. And we have to give them also a clear program what they can do and give them a safe environment where they can experiment. And of course, we need maybe also a competition to celebrate success, to celebrate the best ideas by voting of the best solutions and give them a promotion stage, finally, that they know forward, that we also recognize not just the good idea in this moment, we also maybe make a review. How good was the idea after 1, 2, or 5 years? So just to return back what was happened already. So which kind of impact really comes out? And this is also where organizations or companies now moving into this. When we speak about green innovation, if we speak about green funding initiatives, what is sustainable? This will come through that you get funds only based if you follow this. So this is, of course, we are SDG, motivators as well. So, and we have also this hope, but we do also a lot with hands-on experience like hackathons, create this environment to play, to learn, and also to celebrate together on the end the solutions. Everybody wins, even if it's not successful in this hackathon. This is a learning on the end and to get more understanding what is possible and what is not possible. And encourage entrepreneurial thinking, not just using technology by technology, also using what is the pain point we want to solve, what is the solution we need to make the next step happen. And this is something where we can also integrate sustainability with business on it. And this is most important, that we do it for a sense, for a purpose, and not just for technology.
Yes, of course, it is not just about telling them, to switch to green innovation or think of green innovation. In fact, like as you said, hackathons and such kind of things where they should realize they should come up with their ideas, because when they come up with some kind of ideas in e-business like hackathons or some paper presentations and all, they will be knowing that where they lag and what all they need to improve. So yes, of course, with the business, this is also very, very essential so that the people who are working, who are interested in research or who are interested in doing innovative things, they can come forward and help in handling this climate change. And now, another important question that I would like to know from you, like I would like to know from some initiatives where you have used innovation or green innovation, whatever you want, like for this climate change, like anything, any initiative either taken by you or anyone you know, but practically in real life, innovation is being used to, deal with the problem of climate.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what is there? For example, the combination of digital twins and smart buildings. Yeah, each building gets his digital twin, its digital image into the net, where you can really track every parameter which is important. So, like optimize energy use and help predict infrastructure needs. Even call per on-demand the facility management system, reducing also, because we have all a resource issue as well. So it means using the resources based on the need, which is there, based, of course, on service level agreements, reducing a city's environmental footprint based on this. What are the technology behind? Combining IoT, AI, and blockchain for this topic. And we currently, with the company I'm with as an interims manager as well, we are using Octopus. This is a SaaS platform for IoT, where we can monitor and integrate different sensor information from the market, integrate also different data streams available on the market to help here to do prediction and to help here to reduce the energy waste by ensuring building operation at peak efficiency. So this is something. Blockchain for green initiatives ensure transparency in carbon credits, track renewable energy, supports decentralized green investment, but also creates here the old economy, give the new opportunities for the old economy, like insurances, in the traditional way, to create micro insurances, micro fundings, and something like that. Is give new ways to how to interoperate, to bring the responsibility not just only to the insurer, also to the insurances itself. So bring them to the facility management, for example, give them on the fly an opportunity for funding, for rebuild, or for make construction on the building to support the green environment. Like water leak detectors, this is very important. The building has to be sustained as well. So the building has to keep the level of the value. Yeah, what we can do if you always flood it with water somewhere, the building gets destroyed. And how you can maintain the building, the owner is responsible, and the insurances on the other side also responsible, can be responsible to provide funding opportunities to give you the opportunity to maintain the building. This is what we have implemented with such technology, and this can be used for every building, every smart city context, and so on. This is and we need small and easy to use solutions, and also affordable solutions, so that people understand. At first, we need to educate. This is easy to understand and not just technical. And the other part is also, when it's understood, that the adoption, the connection to such solution is fast and in an easy way understand.
Yeah, in fact, that's very interesting. Like how you connected like IoT, AI, blockchain, because those are the technologies that are trending now, and how you have just connected it to have so many like energy management, waste management, and yes, of course, if we now is the time where anyone, even in colleges or universities, if the students are going for any kind of project, there should be an initiative where your project should be aligned to some kind of SDGs. So any one of the 17 SDGs, your project can be aligned. If it gives such a suggestion and if you start following it, so obviously we can be using, if the persons who are working in technology side, they can be using this for using the technology to achieve those SDGs. And similarly, those who are in other fields, like in the arts or in the commerce field, even they can be developing projects. Because for any kind of innovation, we don't need to, every time know only the technology. We can just use our knowledge, we can use our brains, and we can literally control.
Yes.
So yes, of course, that was very, very interesting. But I know Dr. Esther and Dr. Rani are also going to interact with you. So over to you, please. Over to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ranjumo. Welcome from me too.
Just
Dear
waiting.
Jana,
Yes,
very
please,
interesting
yes.
discussion. Yes.
Let you,
Yes,
please,
I'm
please.
waiting because I want to discuss the political current landscape because after the election of Donald Trump, this green agenda, you know, that will
Okay.
stop. Yeah, so what is happening so far? We have seen that already many countries and have started to be more skeptical about all these issues about the climate change and the green development. Donald Trump announced that he's going to revive the coal industry. And he withdrew. He announced also the withdrawal of USA from the Clean Power Plan and the Paris Agreement, which was, you can understand, a very serious issue, because he says that these agreements were harmful to USA. He said that there were environmental regulations that placed burdens on industries related to job losses. And at the same time, we have seen, if we talk about my country, it's a completely failed project, we could say. All this green development completely failed because the price, for example, of the energy is rising more and more and more every month. So we have destroyed our forest here in order to install wind turbines. And what is happening? We pay more and more energy price. So what is happening is, I think there are some issues here that need to be, debated. And of course, I think, in my opinion, it's a business game, and it doesn't have to do so much about science anymore.
Yeah.
This is my
Yes,
opinion.
You are right.
I can
No, what?
understand
Thank
from
you, Dr.
my
Rania,
first
for sharing.
experience.
Yes. Thank you for sharing
Yes.
this.
Dear Jana, what do you think? Because
Yeah.
you're in Germany, in
Yeah,
Europe,
Europe countries, you all have to buck up.
we are in favor.
Once Trump is in.
Europe is in favor of the
Yeah.
green agenda. And now,
yes.
yes.
But
What do you think about this, Jana? What do
yeah.
you think?
We have a big change here, so we will see what
The
happens.
James
I
Bond
hope.
is back. The James Bond is back.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So what is the impact of how does the James Bond's actions impact your countries?
James Bond is doing something good on the end. He's coming when we have a crisis, yeah, and
great.
his need is there. So sometimes there's sometimes also something positive, and there's a good speech by Mr. Drucker. Is in times of turbulences, it's not the turbulence itself. It's just our thinking, like yesterday, yeah. And we have to act. We have to be open. Even it's very difficult now to say this. Yeah, so theoretically, like Dr. Hunter is also saying, it's about the impact will be high, and I hope it's not all rolled back. Yeah, so it's something that we move forward with the sense, but also with economic certainty. So we have a economic mindset also, not just doing this, but we need also to protect us, the world, our existence. We have to protect, and there's a very complex situation.
Very complex situation. And what do you think? What are the main barriers to scaling these climate innovations, and how we can overcome them? What are the main barriers so far from the implementation of most of the European countries? What is happening? I shared my experiences. So what do you think?
I think they're similar. So they are thinking about this too expensive because they don't have currently the problem. Really, they don't face the problem. It's always singular, the problem, to say, oh, sometimes you have a flood. It's just in this area. It's not in my home. Yeah. Sometimes it's too hot, or somewhere else, not in my home. We don't have the need in Europe currently. This is the problem. So, and the need is coming soon, very soon. And this is a problem that we need also a crisis to change. Yeah. So this is I think we are too. How to say this in a way? We are a little bit too not hungry enough to do this.
Not hungry.
Mhm.
The word.
Yeah.
Okay, do you like, I mean, let's chat. Do you all ever think that climate change will affect, will affect men and women? Yeah,
All.
yeah. And climate change, because it affects men and women differently. And climate change and gender examines how men and women access and use resources that are impacted by climate change and how they experience the resulting impacts. So one of the finding is women produce, okay, they ask you climate change impacts women in many sectors. One of it, you can say, is that women produce 60 to 80% of the food in developing countries. Yeah, more frequent and severe drought, flooding, pest damage due to climate change is expected to reduce crops yields. Okay, in many societies, women have primary responsibility for collecting water and firewood. So this greatly impacts the women. So yeah, so it affects the climate change does affect the gender. Yeah, again, women is the one who's playing the role there, and they are affected again. Yeah, because they
Yeah,
are
I
the
think it's
homemakers. Most of the homemakers, even in business now, if you see outside food business and all that, women are involved more than men. Yeah, men are there, yes, but not directly involved. So climate change is affecting everybody. Okay, so just some points to ponder. Let's go back to Dr. Anju, and then we will ask Dr. Rania to close. Dr. Anju,
Yes.
back to you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, when we talk about the and in fact, it is not about the technology or innovation that we need to talk about. We have to think it from all sides. Even you talk about how women are getting involved in this and all. This is something, and like even what I said earlier, like if we talk about the younger generation, we need to create an awareness and where everything they do, every small project that they do in the college or in the school or the university, it should be aligned with the SDGs goals. They should be knowing about it, and that of course, when we talk about SDGs, it is overall where we talk about we will be trying to achieve it. It's not just about climate change. It's not just about innovation. We'll be trying to achieve everything. In fact, a good life for everyone.
Yeah,
So, okay,
especially
so thank you.
yeah, especially when come to innovation, we have to pay special attention and focus on how
Yes.
the climate change and its impact on whatever we are producing.
Yes.
Yeah, to reduce greenhouse gas emission, climate mitigation, and taking action to prepare to adjust both current effects of climate change and predicted impacts in the future, which is climate adaptation. Yeah. So now, Dr. Rania. So innovation, we still have to combat greenhouse, reduce the carbon emission,
Of course.
greenhouse effects, and all that. Yeah. Dr. Rania?
And in this, AI can actually help a lot in that and
How
making
is it?
data-driven decisions, estimating, predicting, and all.
Predict,
AI will help a lot.
Yeah, it can do, but yeah, really, yeah, it can do.
Yeah, over to you, Dr. Rani.
Yes. For closing, I want to say that, of course, we need more stable, more supportive policies, especially when it comes to regulations, and simplify and fast track approval processes for climate innovation, because we know that climate entrepreneurs face a lot of obstacles when it comes to business and climate entrepreneurship. So when it comes to taxes or regulations and things like that. So we need a more friendly environment for climate business. Dr. Estera, can I
Yeah.
close?
Yeah, please
Yes,
close. We
okay.
have only 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ms. Jana Balkin from Germany, Dr. Anjum, Dr. Estera. It's my honor to keep the closing remarks, the forum Real Talk with Experts. What a joy to organize this forum online and to be able to welcome experts and dignitaries in the field of education, which is a good sign to collaborate together to enhance the education system globally. I would strongly emphasize that the slogan Quality Education for All accomplishes the mission and vision of elegant higher education. Thank you, Ms. Jana, for highlighting today that it is clear that the challenges posed by the climate change are huge but not insurmountable. Innovation in all its form provides us with a tool, ideas, and technologies to build a more sustainable future. From breakthroughs in renewable energy, electric mobility, to cutting-edge advancements in carbon capture and sustainable agriculture, innovations that we have discussed today are not just theoretical, but already transforming how we live, how we work and interact with the planet. And the global transition to a low-carbon economy is no longer an option, it's a necessity. Innovation will be the driving force that propels us forward. And technology alone, we said it won't be enough because we need strong policy frameworks, public support, and global cooperation to ensure that these innovations are implemented on a large scale. We must prioritize also equity, ensuring that the benefits of climate innovation reach every corner of society, especially those most vulnerable to climate impacts. The time is to act now. And innovation is our greatest ally in this fight. So let's move forward with the shared commitment. And before putting this forum to close, let us give a big applause to Professor Dr. Anjum for hosting and moderating this forum. Thank you again, Ms. Jana, for your very informative talk and all these insights that you shared. Hearty gratitude that would address to the audience and teachers and parents and students who made it here with us today at our busy schedule. We will meet again next week with another topic on sustainable development goals. And before I let you go, let us give a big thank you to Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, the brain in the heart of elegant about education as the project director. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Rania, Dr. Anjum, and our honorable panelists, Coach Jana Balkin. You battled through your connection issue today, and you have successfully delivered what you have prepared. And best wishes, and till we meet again. Yeah, wonderful, dear audience. Thank you for your patience, and I hope you will enjoy this session much. And till we meet again in next forum, SDG forum next week with another interesting panelist, interesting topic. And we will meet again tomorrow with Coach Jana on professional masterclass. And on Friday, we will meet Professor Rania with her panelists. Suspense. Look out for our posters on our timeline. Thank you so much. On Estera and Elegant Empire Education page on FB. Thank you. Thank you so much.